Thoughtful interaction development. Thoughtful interaction development involves creating meaningful, engaging, and empathetic interactions in various contexts, such as in user interface design, customer service, or personal communications. Here are key principles and strategies to consider. Principles of thoughtful interaction development. Empathy. Understand and share the feelings of others. This involves active listening and considering the user's or recipient's perspective and emotions. Clarity. Ensure that your message or interface is clear and easy to understand. Avoid jargon and be concise. Responsiveness. Provide timely and appropriate responses. Acknowledge receipt of communication and follow up promptly. Respect. Show respect for the user's time, opinions, and preferences. This includes providing options and respecting privacy. Personalization. Tailor interactions to the individual. Use names, remember preferences, and customize experiences based on previous interactions. Consistency. Maintain a consistent tone, style, and level of service. This builds trust and reliability. Feedback. Encourage and be open to feedback. Use it to improve interactions and address any issues promptly. Strategies for thoughtful interaction development. In user interface, UI design. User-centered design. Focus on the needs, wants, and limitations of end users. Conduct user research and usability testing to inform design decisions. Accessible design. Ensure interfaces are accessible to all users, including those with disabilities. Follow guidelines such as the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, WCAG. Intuitive navigation. Design with intuitive navigation in mind. Users should be able to find what they need with minimal effort. Aesthetic and minimalist design. A visually appealing and clutter-free interface enhances user experience. Every element should serve a purpose. Interactive feedback. Provide visual or auditory feedback for user actions to confirm that the system is responding. In customer service, active listening. Pay full attention to the customer, take notes if necessary, and repeat back what you heard to ensure understanding. Personalized service. Use customer data to provide personalized experiences. Address customers by their names and acknowledge their history with your company. Empathetic communication. Express understanding and empathy for the customer's situation. Use phrases like, "I understand how you feel," or "I can see why that would be frustrating." Proactive assistance. Anticipate customer needs and provide solutions before they ask. This can include follow-up messages or checking in on previous issues. Clear and honest communication. Be transparent about what you can and cannot do. Set realistic expectations and keep the customer informed throughout the process. In personal communications, active listening. Show genuine interest in the conversation by listening more than speaking. Acknowledge what the other person says before responding. Nonverbal cues. Pay attention to body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. These can convey empathy and understanding. Constructive feedback. When giving feedback, be constructive and focus on specific behaviors rather than personal attributes. Open-ended questions. Encourage deeper conversation by asking open-ended questions that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. Mindfulness. Be present in the moment and give the person your full attention. Avoid distractions like checking your phone during the conversation. Implementing thoughtful interactions. Training and development. Invest in training programs that emphasize empathy, communication skills, and user-centered design principles. Tools and technology. Use technology to enhance interactions. This can include CRM systems for personalized customer service, UX/UI design tools, and accessibility testing tools. Feedback mechanisms. Implement systems for collecting and analyzing feedback from users or customers. Use this data to make continuous improvements. Cultural shift. Foster a culture that values empathy, respect, and thoughtful interactions. Leadership should model these behaviors and encourage them throughout the organization. By focusing on these principles and strategies, you can create interactions that are not only effective but also meaningful and engaging for all parties involved. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.